Okay. Well, thanks again, everybody. I'm Ben Muzzey with Spirit of 76 Fireworks. We put these Wednesday webinars together because I want to make sure that we're sharing with you what's going on in the industry, keeping up to date what's going on here at Spirit of 76. As we dealt with these issues over 2021, we found that a lot of folks are looking for a lot of information and unfortunately trying to sift through all the misinformation that's out there. So purpose of this is for us to help take care of you. We've always been in business to take care of your business. And this is just another step that we've taken so that we can give you information that we're aware of. And not a whole lot of updates here from last time, but for those of you that haven't joined us before, I'll recap some stuff, talk about what's going on here at Spirit of 76, what's taking place in our industry. And if you have any questions, please go ahead and put those in the Q&A and we'll get to those as time allows. And this is being recorded, so you'll be able to come back and watch this as the webinar wraps up. So, big thing that happened here at Spirit of 76 is we got a little digital facelift this morning. I'm sure a number of you got an email about what we did with our website, but our marketing team has been asking for a little bit of help for some time in making updates to our site a little bit easier, and this was our solution. So, let me share my screen, show you what you're going to see when you go to 76fireworks.com. There it is. It's the same, but oh so slightly different. So what we've done here is we have updated our website. So this is just a landing page. You've seen these all across the internet at a number of other websites. Purpose for us is to make it a little bit better, a little bit more easier for you to get through our website, find the information that you want, and don't worry. We've got the Shop Wholesale Fireworks button ready and available on all over the website or all over this landing page so you can get to the e-commerce component of our website. So we'll just scroll through here and take a look at what we've got. Main thing, of course, is my job as a sales manager is making sure you can shop. So that's there. Make it easy on you to find that. And if you do go to the Shop Wholesale Fireworks button, you can bookmark that. I do encourage you to go to 76fireworks.com. There will be some good information and some new banners that'll go up here that if you bypass it, you may end up missing. But a lot of this link relationship, a lot of the information you're seeing here is going to be on our primary website, just in a little bit of a different spot. So you're not going to miss out on anything. But if you want to get right to the shopping, go ahead and bookmark once you go to the Shop Wholesale Fireworks. And in case you need that web address, just so you've got it on hand, oh boy, let me get going here. Takes you right over to where you've been at shop.76fireworks.com. That's the website that you're accustomed to. You'll be able to log in and do your normal shopping, see your carts, as well as get to the information that you will also see on our landing page. And you'll see that Sam, if you go to our YouTube channel, you'll see that Sam gave a really long introduction, and it's awesome because it's very in-depth about this new site, about where you're coming to. So nothing has happened at all to our website. So if you come here, we're still the same company, still doing the same great thing with fireworks. Just wanted to streamline the ability to get through our resources a little bit. So just go ahead and navigate as you will. Homepage is always going to show you what the homepage normally does, what's going on with news. We'll have reviews in there, see a number of other bits of information. Fireworks drop down is going to take you to all the different categories that we've got: catalog, brands, new arrivals, bestsellers, and the pricing. If you want to see what we've got going on for purchasing purposes, this is going to link you over to the different areas there. The resources has been revived with a little bit more information, or excuse me, enlarged with a little bit more information. So take a look there. This is one that I encourage you to take a look at, see what's going on. If you haven't looked into our dealer network, I would certainly take a look there. Demos and webinars are going to be there. Also things that you would probably be interested in. And then if you want to learn about Spirit of 76 Fireworks, of course, we've got that. So you can find out about the company that you're choosing to do business with. Or if you're looking at us for one of the first times, find out a little bit about our backstory, but feel free to give us a call at 573-447-1776. Happy to tell you about who we are and what we can help out with and give whatever advice we might be able to. Don't worry. Again, the primary thing is to get you over to the shopping site. That's there. The purpose behind this is going to be, I'll let you behind the curtain, search engine optimization, as well as ease of access for our marketing team to be able to update stuff. Our website is fantastic, but it wasn't made with the idea that we're going to have a separate IT department from a marketing department. And currently we had to, previously we had to rely on the marketing department to ask IT to update stuff. But now we can do it a little bit more easily, which means we can get you more information a little bit faster. And we do want to know what you think about this website. If there's something here that you don't like, we do have a feedback link on there as well. If you go to, oh boy, let me find that one for you. I had it and now I'm looking for it, folks. As you can see, scrolling through all the information. Need to touch base with us. Real simple format for you to do that there. Get our information, and I'm going to find that section where we've got your feedback. I do apologize. I had it up, but it's on a different device. So 76fireworks.com got a facelift, and we are excited about that. For those of you that have been with us before or have been following our webinars that we've been doing on top of our Wednesday webinars, we've had a pretty big push for our Pyro Shop. Pyro Shop is e-commerce solutions simplified for your business. We are able to help out putting together an e-commerce site if you want to add that to your business. It also comes along with point of sale options. And there's going to be some assistance when it comes to updating your social media. Let's see, December 1st, Wednesday, December 1st at 3 p.m., we will be doing our next webinar, and that is going to focus on Pyro Shop. Kendra Easton has been taking the lead from our marketing department on that, and she's going to walk folks through, give you an overview of what that site looks like, show you a little, talk with you about the back end and the other different facets of that. I'm excited because we're going to be moving over to our over to our 76 Pyro Shop website ourselves here very soon. We're getting things rolled up. We've got a number of customers that are out there and have their sites up and active. It's a great chance to have a year-round presence. You're going to be able to take your business from just a Facebook opportunity for people to find online to a true website where they can see your product line, put purchases through, they can see your locations, hours of operations. It's going to be a year-round online billboard for your business. We've done very well thanks to our e-commerce footprint, and really think that's something that all of our retailers should add to their portfolio as well. With the New Year's season coming up here, I know a lot of folks have been securing the inventory that they need for their retail locations. Everything that we've got available to sell is showing on the website. Earlier this year, because of the alteration because of the supply chain and the unknown when it came to freight costs, we moved over to a model where we're selling in-stock product and in-transit product only. We used to sell our full product line. That was back when shipping rates were consistent. But at this point, we are subject to new rates at different times. So we're only selling what we know the price of to bring to our warehouse. So when you log into your account, you're going to see what we've got available. We won't have any other product coming online between now and the first of the year. The only thing that may put something back on the website that isn't currently there is if one of our customers alters their order. For your purchasing needs, if you haven't taken a look at our special order program, I would encourage you to do that. On the website, you can pop right over there and hear about what we've got going on. Special order is our best wholesale pricing. It's pretty simple purchasing option. It's a $10,000 minimum purchase. When you place the order, we'll be looking for a 50% deposit. We'll collect the balance prior to you taking ownership of your fireworks. And any orders placed now or through the end of the year do need to ship out by the end of the year. We won't be holding over inventory reserve now for shipment in 2022. So if you do have a need coming up for New Year's, I encourage you to make sure your account is looking at our special order pricing. And it's very easy to do that by logging into your account. Let's see. Uh-oh, I may have forgotten my password. Sure have. Give me 1 second, folks. I'll bring that up in a moment. But when you're logged into your account, it's going to show you the price that you're looking at whenever you're viewing any category. It'll indicate right here what price level you're looking at. And if it doesn't reflect special order price list, please fill out that special order price request form and we'll get your account switched over to that, or reach out to your salesperson and they'll get you taken care of. So what you're seeing is online is our real-time inventory. So this is letting you know what we have available. And if somebody comes in and makes a purchase, it will update that and reflect what we have remaining after they've made their purchase. Let's see, I got a question from somebody earlier today asking about what's going on with Fuse. So just a quick one on that. We are still in a holding pattern on Fuse. The situation is it can't ship out of China as they consider it something that's not a finished firework. So it's a little bit of a goofy situation. It's perfectly fine here in the States, but with China's custom requirements, it does not satisfy those, which is why you've seen a little bit of less Fuse available in the marketplace. We're looking at alternatives and different options there, but right now we only have a limited amount of Fuse, and we are looking for that to change. We are looking at alternatives, but it's not bringing Fuse in at this time. Once we have it available, it'll be there on the website, and I suspect if things have changed, we'll bring that information to you, let you know what's going on there. Supply chain updates. For those of you who've been following the news, the supply chain is still an issue on the West Coast and other ports on the East Coast as well. So they have started to work on the congestion that's out there off the West Coast, but there's still a lot of containers that are held up awaiting their opportunity to come to port. And things are taking not necessarily longer. We've been holding about the same average. We've tacked down to about 50-day average transit time. So from departing the Chinese port to arriving at our warehouse facility in Boonville, Missouri, we're looking at right at 50 days is what our average transit time is. But there are no shortage of headaches along the way, primarily once we get to the US, just with the unknown amount of time that a container may have to wait to be unloaded from a vessel, and then awaiting space on rail, or if you're waiting for someone to be able to come and take that from the port itself. It's just a situation. I was talking with a freight forwarder today about some containers that we have going to customers in the US, and it's a waiting game. Everyone is doing their best to keep people informed, but when a container gets stacked in an area where it can't be accessed, whatever that means exactly, I'm not sure, but it's not accessible, they have to wait, and they're just waiting for the next update. Everybody is monitoring online statuses and reaching out to the port facilities to see what's going on. It's a tough road to hoe. There's no doubt about it, but it's something that we've been contending with all year. It started at the end of last year and it's still ongoing. And right now, I have no expectations for it to be resolved when we get into 2022. We're going to see this congestion and these supply chain issues continue. I mentioned it last time, but I'll bring it up again. Our LTL freight carriers, the folks that move the vast majority of our freight out of our warehouse, as well as our full truckload carriers, they are dealing with a lot of volume as they have been all year long. With that volume comes unexpected delays. Things have not taken significantly longer to get to places, but we have seen instances where with the lowest cost freight provider going west of us, going out to Washington State, Utah, New Mexico, the LTL companies are utilizing the rail service to move stuff out there, which takes significantly longer than if they move it over the road. So why am I bringing this up? Because, folks, I know that everybody has a date by which they need to receive their product, and I encourage you to not wait until the last moment to ship your order out. In my experience, if we wait and try and thread the needle with a small receiving window, it makes it difficult to succeed. If we can get your order in tomorrow so we can ship out early part of next week, then you're going to be in a much better spot if you need that on hand by December 10th, let's say. Don't wait until the last minute. The estimated transit times that do show up when you take an order through checkout on our website are based on what the carriers show on their websites, but time and again, they've told us that those are in fact estimated, and that's a fact. You could be one of the folks who sees a shorter transit time than what's shown there, but I would hate for you to be somebody who's working with a tight time frame and experience a longer transit time and have that impact your ability to sell that firework or put that firework up in the air for a display. So get your order in. We're not going to be having any more product come on the website, so we can go ahead and get your stuff moving to you. Let us know if there's any questions. And as always, we email out tracking information when you're ordering parts, so you can watch its progress as it's coming to you. In the event it does move a little more quickly or moves a little bit slower, you can see where it's at along the way. Something that I've had a lot of folks ask me about, and primarily the people that have containers coming in right now, is that new charge that they've discussed coming on for containers that are held at the port for a significant period of time. I'm learning about this. I'm talking with folks about it. I do know that it has been pushed back. It has not gone into play yet. And I've heard from folks that say it's going to be pushed back again because those costs are some nasty ones. If they start to lay those out there, that's not going to be a good situation. It's a matter of opinion, mine being that I don't think an additional charge is going to compel anything to move faster. No one that I'm aware of in the fireworks industry is asking for their container to move more slowly. So to make someone pay an additional cost because whatever mechanisms aren't moving fast enough or whatever capacity isn't there to move it is something that is bordering on asinine. But I'm sure that smarter people than I have decided that this is a way to move things along, and let's see if it's going to be effective or not. I'm hoping that we're just not subject to any of those additional costs because they can build fairly quickly. Okay, so let me see here. Give me one sec to check out. I'm going to hop back on here. Here we go. And there we go. So I am back on this. There we go. All right, so let's see here. I've got a question, about the pro use section of the Pro 76 Pro line. So that has been something that we've been contending with. It's not the same as Fuse, but it is a similar one. It's a Chinese customs issue. We're good once Fuse makes it to the US. It's perfectly fine with DOT and all the regulating authorities. They're perfectly good with it, as they are with our what I consider articles of pyrotechnic, which are the products that are going to be in our pro use only section of our 76 Pro line. The sweeps, the slices, the comets, the mines. So there is a solution. It's coming to the forefront here eventually, but it's not there yet. It hasn't been realized. We do have confidence. I was talking with our pro line manager, Dan Haynes, about what the most recent update is on this. It's been the same thing for quite some time now, and working on a solution. We will have that product available. We have confidence that we're working with the best companies to maneuver their way through this new hurdle that we had put on us for 2021. So we're still in the same boat. We do expect to have that. We have, of course, asked our supplier to continue, or manufacturers rather, to make all of our 2021 order, even though they're not able to ship it. And we've added to that with new orders for 2022. So once that breaks loose, we're going to have a good amount of that product, and we're not going to hold anything back. We want to get you what it is that you've been looking for. We've had a lot of requests for that product line, or requests for updates on where is my favorite piece, or when do you expect more of this. And right now it's an open-ended situation, but Dan has some confidence that we're going to be looking at getting some here in 2022, which I'm ready for. Now, of course, there is going to be a difference in our 76 Pro line. As I mentioned, the pro use only section, that is going to be considered articles of pyrotechnic. The other products that are in the 76 Pro line that you're seeing in our 500 gram cake area, those are falling under typical consumer fireworks. Those have a fuse. Most of those also have a port available for you if you're going to be using an electronic igniter. And that product line does fall underneath the 1.4G consumer fireworks heading. So that's why we're able to get that section in. And the other stuff is just awaiting an exact detail on how it's to be handled. Because it's not explicitly a consumer product, it is being looked at as if it's a pro use product, like a 1.3 product, but that's not it. That's not the purpose of the designation of the articles of pyrotechnic. So it's a matter of working through to the best solution to get that product over. I mentioned before that you do have the option of bringing that product in as 1.3 and potentially reclassifying it once it gets to the States, because that would satisfy China. And then here in the States, we're already good with it, but that's ripe with issues. That was discussed, and right now is one of the few options that we know with certainty we could do, but it is not advisable from the folks that we've talked with, because the reclassification can become very problematic. Don't have additional details, but I stay away from things if I know they're problematic. Hop in here. Okay, let me see. Thank you, Sam. I see that you told everyone where to find that feedback button that I couldn't find. That is perfect. All right, thank you very much. That is there in the bottom, in the footer, and it is labeled feedback. So let me hop in there and show everybody what we were looking for. Maybe. If you have any questions, folks, please drop those in the Q&A and we'll get it. That's an important question that's been posed, and I'm not sure yet. I don't know what exactly dinner is going to look like at the Muzzey household. If we let my oldest boy decide, it will certainly be pizza. So I'll update everybody. Follow me on the Twitter bot that I'm always on. My Facebook pages will let you know. Okay. There it is. Okay. So I can find it. Here it is. Feedback on our site. If you have anything that you'd like to share with us, please, if you scroll down to the bottom, you will find it right here underneath all of the other informational offerings. Feedback. We do want to find out what you think. Our site is there to help you. So if we can do a better job of that, because you tell us about something that is an information gap or something that you're finding difficult, that's extremely helpful, and we appreciate that. So let us know what you think. Let us know what it is that you need that we're not currently offering, and we will look to make those alterations so that you're able to more effectively find your way through our website. Okay. All right. Let's see here. And that question came up. Will there be a shortage next year similar to what we experienced in 2021? That's a great question. And at this point, it looks like that is a realistic possibility. Just with the amount of fireworks that have been purchased, the amount of time that we had to ship product, not just for Spirit of 76, but for consumer fireworks in the industry in general, it is getting short. The purchases that went in to the suppliers in China this year were larger than what went in for 2020, or orders that went in for 2022 seasons were larger than what went in for the 2021 2021 seasons. And that was, we fell short. It was about 70% is what made its way in from the purchases that were made for the 2021 seasons on an industry level. We experienced a very similar number ourselves. And we're right now not seeing anything that's indicating it's going to change dramatically for 2022. Might be a little bit of a swing, but with certainty, there's going to be certain product types. There's going to be certain products, probably some categories that are going to be thin. To get out in front of what might be one of the next questions, no, I don't know which product types are going to be the ones that'll be short. I don't know which ones might be the ones that will be of issue. We're going to realize that as we get a little bit closer. We stay in constant contact with our suppliers to find out what's going on. If there is anything, we'll share that with you if we do. But if you find yourself short on a particular item this last season that is currently in stock, I encourage you to take care of your needs now. Go ahead and reserve that stuff. You probably weren't the only one. And once folks see it's there, they might be taking care of that product for themselves. And had a question about the offerings that Spirit's going to have. I don't anticipate bringing on any new brands or suppliers for 2022. When 2021 came to boot, some of you may have noticed that we brought in some Happy Family product that's now on our website. Just with the scarcity of certain product types, we've had ongoing dialogue with a number of companies in China and other suppliers, keeping up relations with them, staying in touch. We like to work with the companies that we currently are because we have confidence in them, even though we did see, not all of our product produced or all of our product received, rather, it wasn't because of something that they were doing that was incorrect. It was just an overwhelming set of circumstances that kept them from being able to get it over to us in time. So I don't think we're going to be adding anything new, but please let us know if there's a brand out there that you're interested in. We're probably aware of it, but in the event that we're not for some reason, I certainly know that the gentleman in charge of purchasing wants to make sure he's abreast of new effects, new products, and new sources. So that's something that we're always interested in. And we'll still be here to take care of you with all the great product that you've gotten previously. So that's with certainty. More Sky Bacon offerings, more taco offerings for 2022. So excited to show those to you. And we've been talking about it, and I say this with a little knock on wood, in-person demos. We haven't set any dates on the calendar, but we do anticipate that unless something goes completely sideways from where we're at currently, we're going to be inviting you folks to join us here in wonderful Columbia, Missouri for an in-person demo for 2022. I know that our marketing machine will send out information. We'll have it plastered all over that new landing site, 76fireworks.com, once we've got those dates set, so you can put it on your calendar and you can come this way. Let's see here, folks, we're getting up on the 3:30 moment here. Don't want to keep you any longer than necessary. I've said my bit. Things are looking fairly good. I know that we're coming into New Year's season where we're on a weekend, so I'm excited about that. I know that the Farmer's Almanac is saying good weather in some areas, bad weather in other areas. We're going to have to wait and see exactly what comes to land there, but we're looking good. Tiffany, I see, put a question there in the chat. The way to filter price. So you're not going to see, at this point in time, you cannot filter by price. That's something that we are talking about. That's feedback that we've gotten from a lot of folks. So we're looking at adding on some filter options to our website. That is a work in progress. Out of stock items, we're not showing at this point in time. What we want to do is focus on what we have available for you. But we are aware that a lot of folks we've gotten a lot of questions and are aware that many people are wondering, what is your 2022 product line comprised of? If I can only buy what's in stock, if I can only see what you have available right now, that's wonderful. But what else are you expecting to have? What else is going to be available for us? Did you discontinue this item? Did you pick this item up? We want to let you know. So we're working through that as well. But I'm going to have to ask you to stand by for an update on that one, because we want to show you our full offering, but we want to make sure that you're aware of what's available. And it's not going to benefit a whole lot of folks to wait on stuff that's not in right now. Tyler, there you go. All right, everyone. Oh, well, it's coming up on Thanksgiving. I won't be hopping on the webcam in front of you all before then. So I hope that you and your families, wherever you might be traveling, have a great Thanksgiving holiday. I'm excited to go and spend some time with my in-laws. Now, I am one of those rare folks. I actually enjoy that. Thankfully, I got married into a good family, so it'll be fun. if you need us, if there's anything we can do for you, please let us know. Reach out to your salesperson, give us a shout, send an email into the orders@76fireworks.com. Spirit of 76 is only as good as our customers. Thankfully, we've got great customers. So everyone, thank you very much. Our next Wednesday webinar, December 1st, will be all about PyroShop. E-commerce is important. If you don't already have that, or if you're paying more than $500, take a look at this. And we've got a really great solution. Excited about it. Comes along with point of sale, as well as some assistance for your online marketing using your social media. And if you haven't met Sam Christensen from our marketing team, she knows all about that stuff. And that's one of the things that she's the most excited about. So thank you, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day, and happy Turkey Day when it gets here.